Okay, so we have two problems here, A and B. So first we're going to take a 2 by 3, A, which is -1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 5. By the way, we love zeros in matrices. And then we're going to multiply it times B, 5, -1, -4, 0, 2, 3. Now, we're having a 2 by 3 times a 3 by 2. Okay, so those match, great. Our answer is going to be a 2 by 2. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. All right, so I'm going to take the first row times the first column. So I'm going to have -1 times 5 plus 2 times -4 plus 3 times 2. That'll be the first entry. Then I'm going to take, let's see, how did I do it before? Green. First row times the second column. So that's going to be -1 times -1 plus 2 times 0 plus 3 times 3. Okay, great. Now we're going to take the second row times the first column. So 4 times 5 plus 0 times -4 plus 5 times 2. And then we're going to take the second row times the second column, which is going to be 4 times -1, 0 times 0, plus 5 times 3. Okay. And then we just have to figure out the math for all of those. Okay, so what do I get? -5 and -8, which is -13, and 6, which is -7. Okay. 1, 0, and 9. 10, 20, 0, and 10. That's going to be 30. And then -4 and 15, which is going to be what? 11. Again, you could do that on a calculator as well. Okay, so that's that kind. Now we have to switch it. Now remember we said it's not commutative, but that doesn't mean you can't multiply the other way. It just means our answer might not be the same thing. Okay, so B, which is 5, -1, -4, 0, 2, 3, times A, -1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 5. Okay, so that's how it lines up. Now we have a 3 by 2 times a 2 by 3. So these are the same. Great, we can multiply them. Our answer is going to be a 3 by 3. Okay, so we're going to have a bigger, I'll put a big old matrix in here. 3 by 3. Let's see if that fits. Okay, so we take the first row times the first column. 5 times -1 plus -1 times 4. And then I take the first row, the first row times the second column. So 5 times 2 plus -1 times 0. And then I'm going to take the first row times the third column, which is going to be 5 times 3 plus -1 times 5. It didn't quite fit, but oh well. Okay, now we go to the second row. So second row, first column. -4 times -1 plus 0 times 4. And then we have the second, we have the second row times the second column. -4 times 2 plus 0 times 0. And then we take the second row times the third column, -4 times 3 plus 0 times 5. And then now we do the third row times the first column, which is 2 times -1 plus 3 times 4. This will get easier the more you do. And then the third row times the second column, which is 2 times 2 plus 3 times 0. Again, we like those zeros. And then finally the third row times the third column, which is 2 times 3. Whoops, didn't switch, darn it. 2 times 3 plus 3 times 5. Now we just have to figure out those calculations. So we're going to have a 3 by 3. So it'll be bigger. Okay, negative 5 and negative 4 is negative 9, 10, and 0. 15 and negative 5, which is also going to be 10. And then I'm going to have 4 and 0, negative 8 and 0, negative 12 and 0, negative 2 and 12, and 4 and 0, 6 and 15, 21. Okay, so it's a bit of work to multiply these.